Welcome to the FY22 Khaki Ball. Congratulations to the new Navy Chiefs, J.D. Wilson, Donald Taylor, and Frank Condon. A sincere congratulations on your achievement to the rank of Navy Chief. Also, special thanks to your family for their support during this process. I apologize I'm not there in person to celebrate with you this amazing accomplishment. I have another engagement, but I really want to empower you today with a message that you will never forget and will change your life forever. I would like to introduce myself briefly. My name is Wayne Mendezona, and a lot of people call me Coach Mendo. I'm a basketball coach, trainer, mentor, speaker, business owner, father, family man of 4, beautiful wife Teresa, 4 kids, Jessica, Tyler, Dominique, and Alexandra. Got 9 grandkids, and I've been blessed big time. God is good. I also played 4 years in European Pro League, 4 years, 3 years. 3 of those years was in Germany, 1 year was in Austria. I've been able to travel the world with my experiences. Okay, so like I've been to 38 different countries. And in those experiences of what I just mentioned to you, my little bio here, because I don't want it to be about me, I want it to be about you. I've learned some valuable lessons regarding leadership responsibilities and what it takes to maximize extraordinary greatness. So, Navy Chiefs, your rank has more leadership responsibilities and also more eyes on you. They're watching and they're following your example. So keep shining, keep pushing forward, and winning. Navy Chiefs, as you face your next set of challenges, are you ready, able, and willing to stand up, to step up, and to step out to the challenge of maximizing extraordinary greatness? Navy Chiefs, do you have what it takes to dig deep and grind out each day to achieve your next rank and pay grade? Well, I'm going to tell you something that might really, really kind of make you go, wow, I'm not sure I understand this. This kind of stance that you need to take now as you move on, you need to maintain this paradox. The first part of the paradox is you need to stay scared. Yeah, that's right. Stay scared. That means desperate. Have a desperation inside your soul to succeed, to keep pushing forward. And then you need to stay courageous. And that is the idea of being bold, having bold valor and vigor to fight, to go get what you need to get for you and your family and your country. This story I'm about to share with you, I don't even know if you were born at the time or not, but this is an extraordinary story about past military history that I was uniquely and privileged to be involved in. In 1990, after winning 2 national championships as an assistant coach, I got the opportunity for my first head coaching job. But it was in Bahrain, in the Middle East. Like, are you kidding me? I didn't even know where Bahrain was at the time. I had no idea. And then I started to read, started to learn. And I was like, okay, it's an Arab world. Okay, there might be some friction, whatever, So family and friends were already scared. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go over there by myself. I'm going to test the waters. I'm going to see what it's like. And then I'm going to bring my family over. So I go over to the Middle East. They had me staying at the Regency Hotel, which was really cool, really beautiful. And I met some great people, signed my contract, started the coaching process. I was about a week and a half into the job. And it was great. Everything was going good. I was giving reports back to my family. And I was scared, but I was trying to be courageous and go, okay, God, let's see what you have for us, right? Well, then all of a sudden, we got invited to this barbecue of expats and mainly Americans were invited to this barbecue to get to know each other. And, even though I was a civilian, I was meeting some extraordinary men and women just like you. And we were just having fun, hanging out, enjoying ourselves, having a good time. And I promise you, like right during the middle of this just barbecue, just getting to know some people from the Bahrain Navy base there in Bahrain, pops up on the TV, CNN, with an alert stating that Saddam Hussein from Iraq has just invaded the country of Kuwait. He has a military coup. He just went into Kuwait to overtake that country. And I'm like, okay, where's Kuwait? It's like, I didn't even know where Kuwait was. And people are freaking out. And all of a sudden, the whole room, you could feel the panic, the fear, everything. And before you knew it, man, hit lickety split. Everybody was gone. And I was like, what's happening? I get back to the Regency Hotel. The foyer area in the hotel was completely jam-packed. I mean, to tell you, there was no room. Everybody was looking at all the TV monitors there in the foyer area, and they were all trying to make plans to get out. And I'm just like, there's no planes to go out. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting messages from my wife calling the hotel. You got to get out of there. What's happening? What's going on? I said, stay cool. Let me go to my general manager. Let me talk. Let's see what's up. Go to my general manager, start talking to him, saying, look, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if he's going to invade Bahrain next. We're hearing that he's coming into Saudi Arabia. I don't know what's going on. Please let me go home, calm my family down, and if everything seems to be on the up and up and cool, I'll come back. I promise you. And he said, yes. And we had one of our players on the team owned a travel agency. So he got me tickets out and they paid for it. They're expensive, right? It wasn't even part of my contract. He sent me back home. So now I'm back home. It's kind of like, okay, well, maybe go back to Tennessee Temple and coach, or maybe you can get another job, or, whatever. And, and I'm looking and I'm doing stuff, but still inside I'm going, wait a second, man. Why am I going to let fear take me over? And why am I going to, just stay scared? And why am I going to panic? And I'm praying, God, what is it that you want us to do? And so we listened to what the embassy had to say. We were getting all the details. And we had two different trains of thought from family. My wife's side, they weren't happy. They weren't pleased. I got highly confronted, and I could understand why, saying, you're not taking our daughter, and we had two kids at the time. You're not taking the kids over. If you want to go back, you can. And, we'll pray for you. Wow, that's really nice. And I'm joking. It wasn't exactly like that. And then my dad was more calculated, saying, okay, what are the details? What's happening? Okay, and yeah. And they said there's going to be, safety nets here, and the U.S. military's there, and there's escape stuff here. And, they were keeping us updated on the details of how we were to handle this as, people that might be living in Bahrain, U.S. civilians or expats or whatever. And so, anyways, we were scared to death. And there were a series of events that took place. But more importantly, we decided to move from fear to faith and to step out with courage, with boldness. And so we went back. We went back to the Middle East, to Bahrain, with the family this time. It wasn't just me. Saddam Hussein was still in Kuwait. Nothing had taken place yet. The liberation hadn't started. The air campaign hadn't started. The Gulf War hadn't started. And so we were there and we were coaching, and every day, there was fear. And yet we were trusting God. We were trusting you guys to take care of us, our great military, our winning champion military, to keep us safe and to listen to, what are going to be the next steps? What's going to happen here, right? So I just coached and just kept doing that. And then all of a sudden, man, January, our next fear event happened, scared to death event, AFN radio. The message came across. The United States are beginning the liberation of freeing the Kuwaitis and liberating them from the dictatorship of Saddam Hussein. And I was like going, what, what's happening? And my wife, when she gets nervous, she just starts laughing. Ah! She's like, standing in the bathroom. She's and when I get nervous, I start crying, man. Like I'm a leader, but okay, I'm emotional. And I was like, I made a poor decision. Oh no, what about my kids? I can't believe it. Like she's like, shh, come on, wake up, son. Come on, you got this. I'm like, I got it. I got courage. I can do this. I can handle it. And so it was like, what is happening, right? But we dug in deep. And then before you know it, the warning sirens started going off. We're like, what? Warning sirens? And that means you have to get to a sealed room. You have to put on the gas mask, the whole ball of wax. And with all of our kids, we got pictures of these, and it was like, what is happening? Families calling, and that was one of many, many times. And even a couple Scud missiles hit Bahrain, but yet the Patriots that were set up and everything else kept us protected. And we had to have courage. So, guess what happened? That was the launching of my basketball career. And within a year, I was selected as the national coach of Bahrain, competing in the Asian Games, the Barcelona qualifier, okay, which was where the dream team came out of. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, I got to compete against South Korea, China, the Philippines, and all of this would have never happened if we didn't embrace both the fear and being scared and also embrace the challenge of being bold and staying courageous and stepping into it. We ended up being there 6 years, 4 years in the Middle East in Bahrain and 2 years in Kuwait. We actually went to where the Gulf War had started and the liberation had begun. So we got to see buildings blown out. We had people saying, "We love Americans. We love them." It was a beautiful time, and it was memories, and there's so many stories I could tell you about this. But it's about the challenge for you, hearing this story. This is a real story. This is serious. And I want to challenge you. What are you going to do about grinding every day, about staying with it, about taking that next step? Well, let me help you with something. Because if you apply one of my winning acronyms, I guarantee you will be well on your way to maximizing your extraordinary success. VOW. Vicious, overcoming warrior. Vicious. Vicious has the idea of like a Doberman pinscher, constantly attacking with a ferocious drive to excel. O, overcoming. How you handle adversity, setbacks, injuries, and a variety of obstacles that await you in accomplishing anything exceptional is going to be your challenge. Warrior. W for warrior. A person who doesn't just talk the talk, but walks the walk, getting bloody in the process. That means there's a price to pay and shows the scars of pursuing supreme confidence. So I want to challenge you to apply the principle of vow, to repeat it in your mind consistently. Vow, I'm a vicious overcoming warrior. I'm a vicious overcoming warrior. I'm a vicious overcoming warrior. You ain't seen nothing yet, right? And if you do that, you'll be well on your way to achieving your next extraordinary achievement. Thank you, NTAG Chiefs Mess, for this opportunity. Enjoy your khaki ball. Get ready. Chiefs, I want to hear it. Are you ready? Here we go. Navy Chief! Navy Chief! Let's go. Thank you for this opportunity to share a few minutes with you. I look forward to meeting you in person someday soon and to be able to be up on stage to share more great stories with you that hopefully will really motivate you to achieve your extraordinary greatness. Enjoy this incredible achievement. God bless you.